Bismillah.
So, guys, big one. Brother, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, man. Good, good,
Okay,
good. Thank you
all
so
good.
much, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, guys, this is a special one. This is my younger brother, Jeremiah from Ronin Global, you know. So, for the people who don't know you, who don't know Ronin Global, I will leave the mic with you. You can introduce yourself, introduce your company, and do whatever you want.
Thank you. First of all, Ahmad, man, big boss, big brother. Thank you so much, man, for having us on the podcast. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Just quickly, a little bit about myself for the audience and the people who are watching. My name is Jeremy. We started Ronin about 5, 6 years ago now. It started off as a compliance agency, and today, we're almost a behemoth helping, 500 plus clients across e-commerce, lead gen, affiliates, VSLs, you name it, We even work with the, public companies. To keep it simple, and let you know what we do is we went from just being an agency account and helping clients, that were really struggling to work on Facebook or Google or TikTok or all of these platforms because, it's very hard to actually get direct support is, the first thing where it started, right?
Yes.
Then the second thing was once we started onboarding all these people, we noticed that, okay, well, these people, the clients and partners and brothers and sisters that we work with, they're really not just struggling with accounts. They're struggling with funding, they're struggling with performance, they're struggling with strategies, with team, with
Agree.
supply chain, with offers, whatever it is. So over the last 5 years, what we really built is to a certain extent, all in, one place business. You come to Ronin, we give you the structure, we give you the ad accounts, we help you with media buying, we help you with performance, we help you with profit optimization, we help you with team, we help you with the, I'm not too sure if I said supply chain, we help you with, credit lines or financing or whatever it is. So we really tried to break down our avatar as best as possible and really take them from doing, 5, 10, 20K a month to 100, 200. Some of my clients spend, 3, 4 million a month with us today. So that's just kind of a quick rundown. What we do, we're a platform reseller and we help people, really scale their businesses on these platforms.
What is required to work with you?
To be honest, just a business name and LLC these days, or any type of entity. I'll explain, just a little bit
Yes.
because we have a partnership with Visa, right? So we transact with a lot of money on a daily basis, right?
Mm.
And because the finance industry is quite regulated, we
Mm.
can't work with individuals that don't have an entity or a business, right?
Yes.
So when we receive money, it has to be, either, tax registered or VAT registered. So that's number one.
Mm.
Other than that, really, I'm not going to say much. Like, we can get you an offer. We can connect you with the right partners like yourself, right? You have a big supply chain from China to Hong Kong to everywhere in the world that you deliver. So, anyone in e-commerce that comes and he's, just getting started, has a little bit of capital, we
Mm.
can introduce them to someone like you. We help them on the Facebook side. We help them with the creatives. We help them with basically everything. So, um, that's about it. The really good people that we work with, or the people that we see become very successful, are the people that are spending around 10K a month and understand the industry a little bit. They understand that, there's a little hard work, nothing comes easy, as you know.
Yes.
So basically, we help people, go from 10K, and I have, a few examples for you as well. When I first started, I always talk about this. If you watch any of my interviews or any of the posts that I do, I always refer back to Amin and Sean. My favorite two clients, they got together because of, working with Ronan. I introduced them together.
Mm.
Sean was spending, $4,000 or $5,000 a month, back 4 or 5 years ago. And Amin needed a media buyer and he had a little bit of capital that he wanted to invest in.
Mm.
And when I introduced them together, they came together, they put the offer with Amin and the skills of Sean and a little bit of money together. And they're my number one client today. They spend
Oh.
with me they went from 5K a month to 50K a month to 100K a month to 500,000 in
Mm.
6 months.
Oh,
And
that's
now
insane.
4 years, yeah, 4 years later, they're my biggest client. They spend about close to 4 million a month with me. And they have a big team. And like you called me, younger brother, they call me big bro.
Yeah,
So yeah, I love working with them. I speak to them almost every day. They're like family to me. But we help them through every stage, anything they needed. They would ask Jeremy, Jeremy would respond. They would ask the team would respond. We always help them with ad accounts, Facebook, Google, TikTok. Now we have like Native and Newsbreak and MJIT and all of these different platforms, right? So yeah, those are the big case studies that we usually talk about.
where do you think people are struggling, Jeremy?
Oh man, that's a very good question.
Mm,
Uh, where are people struggling these days? I think it really depends on the phase of what the business is in,
mm.
right?
Yeah.
People that are just starting out will have different struggles to people that are, spending already, six figures, seven figures a month, right? So it's very big struggles. But from my, personal point of view and what we're seeing on our accounts, and I have something to share at the end that's going to be, really amazing
Mm.
about, the playbook that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Um, Look, the biggest thing when starting off, I would say, so let's start at, point zero is just understanding the industry and like knowing that it's going to be hard work. You have to put your head down, you have to work hard, you have to like push and go get what you want. It's not just going to come to you on a silver platter and launch a couple of ads and yeah, like money's coming in. No, like the people at the top have tested hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of either products or business ideas or creatives or accounts, whatever it is, right?
Yes.
So the biggest thing I see is the volatility and the performance at the start and understanding that it takes a little bit of capital these days to actually get something to work.
Mm.
People around the 50 to 100,000, they struggle sometimes with time management and team and operations and getting to that next phase. Like it could be payment processing, it could be which I know you help with a ton. I've seen you in a lot of groups help with payment processing as well. Could be supply chain, it could be like diversification into like different markets to scale horizontally that something could go wrong. And then you have the big boys, at the top as well, the guys that are scaling 50, 100K a day. I think they scale very hard, but the biggest thing for them is structure. And when I talk about structure, I talk about structure on the platforms, whether it's Facebook, Google, TikTok, any of the others, and making sure that they have a backup plan in case account A goes down, right? You don't want to be in a spot where that's 100K a day that is gone, right? And it happens. So like even the best of us, accounts disappear, something goes wrong, the smallest thing can trigger. The last month I saw Meta changing all of their UI, changing into AI, changing their backend system. And the cleanest people who've been working with us for 4, 5, 6 years almost, they just trigger random bans. We get them back quite quickly. But again, imagine that was someone who was spending 100K a day. So just to go back to your question, it really depends on the phase of the business. But I think everyone goes through almost the same phases, right? The
Mm.
first part is, going through that up and down of business where it's like, look, you have to go through that up and down, no matter what business you're in. The second stage is, building team operations, like processes and just, getting that structure right, the foundation right, so that you can get to the next phase, which is 50, 100K a day. At that stage, you have more money, more problems, as they say, but the problems are good problems to have.
Yes.
And usually, yeah, they're fun to deal with. The challenges, if you go through phase one and phase two, you start looking at challenges very differently. You don't get stressed, you don't get upset, you don't get angry. You take a step back and you understand, okay, today is a new challenge for us. How are we going to fix it? What is, what is the solution? And you start becoming a lot more solution based than, stressing out about it. That's kind of like my life experience as well and what I've been through. And I think at this stage, and I think you would agree is, when problems arise these days, it's, completely fine. We deal with it, we keep moving,
It's part of the business.
part of the business.
Yeah, many people like we met like once they have even a small problem, they start to complain. Guys, like it's part of the business, you know. Like if you don't
Yeah.
have any problem, so you are not doing business.
You're not doing it right. Yeah,
Yes.
100%. 100%.
Okay. Another simple question. Like I think there is like you guys don't accept all kind of businesses, correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll explain just the people that we don't work with are people that are breaking policies. We call those black hat, right?
Hmm.
People that are doing, gambling illegally or like, stuff that
Replica,
shouldn't be, huh?
replica.
Replicas, yeah, counterfeit goods is what they call them.
Hmm.
Um, Gray hat practices are like, we call those black hat, right? Drugs, weapons, casinos, stuff that are being done illegally, right?
Hmm.
The replica as well, right? Those are just no-nos. Like you just you I always go and tell people that try and onboard with us or fake it or like, oh, they show us, this, but they're actually running a replica. I'm
Hmm.
like, guys, like you're testing all of these things and it's easy money, but like easy come, easy go, like what's the point
Exactly.
of putting all of this effort into trying and selling, scam and illegal stuff online when you can put the same amount of effort into something that you're going to be proud of, like why are you in business if you're not going to be, really proud of what you're doing, right? Like if
Correct.
you tell your family or your mom or your dad that, oh yeah, I'm selling fake Nikes or fake Adidas or bracelets, are they going to be like they're going to look at you and like, no offense, but they're not going to be proud, so like I say, easy come easy go.
Hmm.
Now you have people that are doing like gray hat stuff, which is like trying to bend the policies a little bit, right? Like they have good businesses, they have good brands, but from the creative side, maybe they'll do like a before and after, right? Which is, in the health industry, or they'll try and, make claims, in the biz op industry where it's like a little bit gray hat. So if they
Yeah.
come work with us, we understand the policies. We know how to say things these days on these platforms that is very compliant, but
Hmm.
still the emotion that you're saying it with is still there, right? So instead of saying, lose 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds overnight, you're not allowed to say that. You can't say that in the health industry. It's unreasonable, it's unrealistic. But
Correct.
if you switch it and you say, for example, look in the mirror and feel good again. I mean, this is, just random, top of mind example.
Hmm.
But you're saying the same thing, right? Like, or fit in your jeans again, like whatever it is, you're still giving that front end that's seeing your ads or seeing your product the same feeling. They're like, oh yeah, I want to fit in my prom dress again, or whatever it is, right? So
Correct.
those are kind of things. And then the best people we work with are, the white hat. They build very good brands. They have very good presence, and those are very easy to deal with. Um, and even those people, we help them with like creative insights, media buying insights, diversifying revenue, right? Like if we have someone doing $20,000 a day on Facebook and we see that the product is working on, different platforms, we help them transition some of the spend or different spend into, for example, TikTok or Google or a Snapchat, whatever it is, so that they start scaling not just on Facebook and rely solely on Facebook. They're now scaling on Facebook and Google and TikTok,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
So that's really how we help them with.
Okay. And so you just says like you have something to share.
Yeah, well, you want to do this now because it's a big secret. I don't know if I don't know
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah, yeah,
everyone's
yeah, yeah,
ready
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
All right. So for the last maybe 6 months, obviously, AI is taking over a lot of like talk around AI. It's really, really something that's, blowing up industries, right? So get ready.
Yeah.
So we've been testing for the last maybe 2 months a media buying AI agent. And this is an agent that we're building based off over $450 million of spend in the last 5 years. So
Mm.
it's not something that started yesterday. It's not something that, oh yeah, a couple of $1 million. No, like the amount of data
Trial
that we're
and error.
building. Yeah, this is very big. So basically, it's in phase one. We haven't released it to anyone, but we're doing a little couple of things manually to test it out, very well to see if it's working.
Mm.
And I have one very big case study to talk about. So just to give you an idea of what this is, right? This AI agent is going to be plugged into the ad account.
Mm.
The ad account has breakdowns of all the metrics, right? From your CPMs to your CPC to the CTR to the creative headlines, the copy, the videos, the images, basically everything.
Mm.
And instead of you having to analyze what's good, what's not, what to scale, what to pause, what to do, blah, 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 all those things, you'll get a report whether you want it every 3 days, every 5 days, every 7 days, based off your account, your product, your offer, your website, and it's going to give you a full breakdown. Now, I
Mm.
have the best example that we tested with the last 2 weeks. I have a very big client of mine who went from spending 150, 200K a day to zero.
Oh.
So I said, hey, brother, let's sit down, me and you. Let's see if this is going to be a good session, right? Like, I want to test this beta. It's just going to be me and him. So I personally sat down with him for the last 2 weeks. We rebuilt the whole ad account. We gave him better ad accounts. We rebuilt the whole structure based off this agent that spat out a lot of good things. Within 7 days, we went from zero to $40,000 a day again. But that's not the exciting part. The exciting part, and this guy has a very big AOV on, he does high ticket. His AOV is 1100. The last month he's spending 200K a day. Okay. He was getting $950 CPA. So his margin was very small.
Mm.
In the last 10 days, his CPA is under 400.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's just one example. Another one is in the health industry as well. And a lot of our clients are in the health industry. But we took a client as well from break even for like maybe 6 weeks straight. Like just he was happy to run it. It's break even. We sat down with him as well. We said, hey, let's put this to the test again. He's a long time client. We got him some fresh accounts. We did the structure. We put together everything, refreshed the creative, did all of those things that we needed to do. He went from break even on 12 to $15,000 a day for a good 6 weeks. Within the first week, he was back at 30 to 50% ROI daily,
Every day.
every day.
Mm.
So this is something exciting. It's still
Yeah.
in beta, so I don't want everyone thinking that this is automated, but we're
Mm.
planning, hopefully start of Q4, this will be connected to all the ad accounts. It will go connected straight to our Telegram group. The bot will do its thing every week. It will send you everything. We got, I think now we're 9 account managers that will jump on calls with you, answer your questions, help you build the structure, do all the audits with you, and like literally these guys are from like ex Facebook, ex Google, ex TikTok account managers that we have. They understand the structure. We built it based off a lot of their knowledge plus a lot of the data that we already have. So yeah, the first phase is going to be manual.
Mm.
People come work with us, they launch, we see how things go, we get a bit of data in, we turn it on to the AI agent. The AI agent will have a look at everything, even your landing page, even your conversion rate, everything. And it will give you a full audit from A to Z on what you need to be doing. Now this is very important. Remember what I said about phase one?
Yes.
People need to understand that there's work that needs to be done. The days that we started 10 years ago, oh, put a page up on the website, product and, a couple of ads and money will come in. That's how it used to be, man. If I'm honest with you, back in the dropshipping days 10 years ago, I remember we used to just random stuff and easy money.
Yes.
these days, it's not like that. The platform has changed. It's more competition, more people spending. Things are very different. You have to be strategic. You have to have structure. You have to understand things a little bit differently. And we're hoping even with these things that the AI agent can just simplify everything and they can just go in. Yallah, let's go.
Yes. Brother, I don't like to do like big videos, so it is very small video just to
Nice.
introduce you, my younger brother, for the service you do, and for the people who don't know, like we have almost like more than 6 month partnership. Yes, and we are growing this up, and I hope it goes more and more big. One more thing, like a small tip of advice, you share it with everyone, is like on the way to succeed.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm going to take from what I was talking about, right? And I just want to tell everyone that is trying and struggling or already there and like coming into challenges. And this is something that I, talk to my community and, people around me, friends and family is accept the failures as they come and learn from them as best as possible. Because I've said it maybe two, three times in this call, becoming successful is not, it's not easy. It's probably I don't want to say the hardest thing in life. Like I don't want to, piss off anyone in the world, but it is hard. It's hard to be successful, but it's also hard to be a failure and do nothing. So I always tell people this one thing. Choose your hard. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to work hard, go to the gym, do this, build business, fix your mindset, be patient, keep pushing? Or are you going to be hard on yourself and self-doubt and be miserable and sit in the corner and cry all day? Both of them are a hard life.
Choose your heart.
You choose, brother.
Yeah,
You choose. Thank
yeah, brother. Uh,
you so much,
so
man.
we will leave the link for the people who just want to get your service down this video, and I think if they come from my side, they should get some like
Best
yeah,
offer they can ever imagine. Yeah,
yeah,
we've done a big partnership with Big Boss
yeah.
China, man. It's been absolutely amazing to us. So
Thank
everyone
you.
who's watching this or knows or sees the link, just so you guys know, we're not charging fees. It's just a small membership. You guys can come test whether you're just starting out, whether you're medium, spending 30, 40K a month, or you're a big spender. We've literally removed all the blockers that we heard for the last 6 months. You can add your CC. There's no charges. You come spend with us. We help you build the structure and work with you on a daily basis, literally daily basis, to make sure that you're going from big, small, whatever it is, to humongous and scaling like crazy. And anyone that sees the link, just go straight to the page. You guys will see the offer. And we also have on the biggest partnership or the biggest membership we have, you unlock TikTok cashback. It's up to
Mm,
3% as well. So that's a very big thing that we have. It
amazing.
depends on geo. So make sure you speak to your account managers or come speak to me. And we'll make sure, we give you the right thing. So yeah, absolute pleasure, man. Always excited to, chat to you, big boss. And yeah, excited for the next phase, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your time. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.